was 7 years old when the house went quiet. Flowers by the doorway, everybody crying. Mom's voice faded like smoke in the rain, and nothing in my world ever sounded the same. Dad stopped smiling, stopped saying my name. Every little thing somehow turned to blame. Plates slammed hard like thunder on the walls. I learned really young how to make myself small, and I kept a picture underneath my bed, tucked to her at night inside my head. 'Cause home didn't feel like home anymore after she left. Love walked out the door. I grew up too fast with tears in my eyes, trying to survive all the hurt and the fights. He wore his pain like a loaded gun, and somehow I became the one it was aimed at. But I'm still here, even after all. The little girl who learned to stand when nobody would catch her fall. Ooh, ooh. There were birthdays spent in silence and fear, counting every angry step when he got near. Words can bruise deeper than a house sometimes, and he stayed with me for years in my mind. I used to wonder if I did something wrong, why losing mom made him so cold for so long. But grief turned bitter in the heart of that man, and I carried the weight no child ever can. Still I whisper, Mom, can you hear me tonight? Hoping somehow she'd send a little light. 'Cause home didn't feel like home anymore after she left. Love walked out the door. I grew up too fast with tears in my eyes, trying to survive all the hurt and the lies. He wore his pain like a loaded gun, and somehow I became the one it was aimed at. But I'm still here, even after all. The little girl who learned to stand when nobody would catch her fall. Now I look in the mirror and I see her face, the kindness he could never take away. And baby, broken things still shine somehow. 'Cause I survived them, and I'm surviving now. Home never felt like home anymore, but I found pieces of myself beyond that door. And though some nights the memories still ache, I'm learning love is not supposed to break. He lost himself when Mom passed on, but that doesn't excuse all the damage done. Still I rise, stronger than it all. The little girl from 7 years old who refused to let herself fall. I was 7 years old when the world changed shape, but I'm not the thing he